Hey everyone, I was thinking about doing a new hat. I like wearing hats on these videos. I got this one right here, this gray one, and I also have this black one that I wear a lot. And I noticed that Printify has embroidered hats, and more importantly, they have these hats that I like that don't have a back. So this one, this gray one, and this black one also don't have this. So I'm looking for that, and I'm looking for an embroidered one. So Printify has it. I'm going to take you along in this video how I create a new design for these hats and get it embroidered, and what it would take for you to create one. If you want to see like the sizes and the colors and all of that stuff, I think it would make a good video to show you how to use Printify for hats. So let's get into Printify right now and look at the size, and then I'll show you how I'll design a new one. Not this round shape or this. I'm trying to do something totally different than these two. All right, so here I am on Printify. I'm gonna go to their catalog to show you where it's at. And then they have so many cool things, but the way I found it was I went to catalog and embroidery and new. So this is a fairly new thing. I didn't see it before. I don't know how new it is, but when I scrolled down, I saw that, of course, they do a lot of different products, but I saw this one. Closed back structured cap embroidered. So I clicked on here, and you can see in the back, it's just like the one that I have, like this one right here, right? Like I like those because I don't want to do the snap back or whatever, and it just fits a lot better for me. So I'm going to show you how I design it. So this is the price, so you can see and kind of what they're saying. So I think it's 20. Oh, you can get it if you're Printify choice, you can get it for cheaper, which I would, if you sell a lot, I would do that. But then there's some other prices here, and then 11 colors and 2 sizes. So small, medium. I use large, extra large there, and it prints in the front. Okay, so I'm gonna hit start designing, and you'll notice this right here. You can do the design template, or you can do 1770 by 600. So that's the size we want. I'm gonna go into Affinity Designer and maybe some other applications to make this right here. I also want to show you some colors before we go in here. So I'm gonna select variants. You can see here are all the 11 colors. So we got white, gray, dark gray, black, red, khaki, multicam. That's kind of a neat color, like that. Camo, and then I think there's another, a multi black cam, which is kind of a cool one. Let me know if you think that's one I should get. So not only with the different colors in navy, so I already have gray and black. So I have basically this lighter gray and black. So I'm not getting those colors. I'm thinking about getting white because white's just classic and matches with everything, but let me know in the comments if you think I should get a different color. I guess it would depend on the design, right? What color I should get. So let's get into Affinity Designer now. I'm gonna bring up my logo that I have, this one right here, and then we're gonna kind of tweak it and try different design styles, and I'll need your help at the end of this video to pick which one of these I should make. I don't want to make all of them. I want to just make one for the next one and maybe save some for the later one. So let's get to Affinity Designer now. I'll show you what I'm gonna do. All right, so here I am in Affinity Designer. This is a mock-up of some of the designs that I made with my logo. You can see a white on black, white, black, and I was playing around with some 80s designs here. So I'm gonna take this design here and hit Command-C to copy, and I'm gonna make a new one. I can do this one, just, this is the wrong size. This is my Merch by Amazon size, but instead of 4500, remember it was 1770, and the width was 600 there. So that's what I'm typing in there, and you can see this is kind of the shape that can fit on the hat. So it goes almost all the way across, it looks like, on there. So I'm gonna paste Command V, this big one in here, and we're gonna play around with this and see, like, maybe there's some good ideas here. So I'm gonna take off, I don't want the circle. So I'm gonna take off the circle here, and I don't want the year because that's gonna be too small. So I already have this, all right, on my black one. So I don't wanna do just a white version of this. I wanna change it up a bit. So one of the ideas I had was just maybe just do Detour by itself, and maybe shirts in a different font. So I'm gonna I'm gonna copy this and just erase shirts. So taking off this right here, I should probably zoom in, take off this right here. This is all vectors, by the way, so it's really easy to like change it, right? Okay, so detour by itself here. Let's see how that works on here. I'm making it fit. Wait, I should have hold down shift so it scales proportionately. Yeah, there you go. And I also I'm gonna Command X and then put it in this artboard. I wanna make sure that it's centered. Boom. That's not bad. I feel like there's still some space in there, but that could work. But I'm kind of missing shirts, so let me try a few other ones. Let's add, what if I added shirts underneath or something? Let's do that. I'm gonna make it smaller, holding down shift here, and maybe like this. And I'm gonna do my text here, and then I'll type shirts just so it fits better. You know, instead of having it really tall like that, I can like make shirts kind of like this. I do want it thicker though, so I'm gonna look for another font. I like, here are some of my favorites. I think maybe one of these other ones. I was looking at Nexa Rust, yeah, here. Kind of, it's a little wider. I'm gonna need to make it bigger here and maybe stretch it out. So I'm going to Option and right shift or right arrow, and let's see how this looks like centered. That's kind of neat. Detour shirts, and I have all this space, so I can move this down as well. That might be cool. Let's try another one. So to copy these artboards, I did it fast the last time. I'm holding down Option, Shift, and dragging down. Just Shift to hold it in place so that it's right there. If I don't do Shift, then I can move it around like this, but this is Shift to kind of lock it down. What if I took out Detour here and used like spelled it out with something else, Detour, but not, I have, oh yeah, let's make sure that this is, 0 over here, the spacing, and I really like kind of maybe try a different font altogether. I'm going back to my favorites here. Maybe I want to try like a sans serif. I'll do this Superstar M54, and that kind of has like a college feel. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And then maybe like arch it, right? So let's do the warp group and quad. What does quad do? Oh yeah, so I can do this, and if I put a dot here, I can move that up. I can move that up. There you go, that's kind of cool. Yes, and then all I do is I'm gonna stretch this out. What do you guys think of that? And then shirts down here, that's kind of a neat combo. I could make shirts bigger even. Yeah. Now let's make sure that these are centered as well. So I'm gonna click on here. Yeah, I think that is centered and centered. Cool. I'm gonna zoom in just to fill the space. I'll make sure that this is touching up there. Good. And I don't know how it looks on a cap right now, because I'm just doing this size. It may be too big, it may be too small, so I'm just playing with it. Okay, I have one more idea, and that is I'm gonna put the fourth one right here, and this is just brainstorming, but I like the idea of maybe putting some Japanese or Korean text. I think that can make it stand out. So I'm gonna put this detour right here, and maybe a Japanese or Korean text right here. That would be fun, like detour, but then shirts in Korean or Japanese, whichever one works out better for me. And I want to see how that looks. Now, I don't know how to write in Japanese or Korean, but we're going to go to Google Translate and see what I can find. So I'm here in Google Translate. I'm going to type in shirts. I'm still on caps locked here. And then I'm going to do Japanese first. So I don't know Japanese, but the pictures that are showing here are not t-shirts. They're looks like nice shirts. So I'm going to guess that these shirts are different than the kinds of shirts that I'm selling. So I'm going to try the word t-shirts. Don't know if that's going to translate. Yeah. So they actually put the T in front of it. I think this is an American thing, but it works. So t-shirts. I wonder if how Korean looks here. Korean. And I don't know how to say this in Korean, but it actually looks like it says T-shirt shoe or something like that. So it maybe is just a version of how you say this in Korean. I'll take it. So I'm gonna do this instead of having the T here. This looks almost like a E, but I'm sure that's their own character. So I'm gonna copy this. I could put it right into Affinity Designer and it would look like this, but I know that Canva has some really good Japanese and Korean fonts. So I'm gonna go into Canva here, create a design, and it can be any size. So I'm just gonna do my custom size. You can see back here, I was working on some other things for a hat, this fresh one. Let me know if you wanna see that, how that turns out using different colors. We're just gonna use one color in this video, but 4500 by 5400 is my go-to. I'm gonna do the text here, add a heading, and then I'm gonna Command V because I Command C for this right here. So this is the Korean version of it, and it's very basic, but I wanna go in here and type in Korean and see if they have any fonts that's better. Well, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's really cool. Gosh, I wanna kind of save these. So I'm gonna do a copy here and see if I can find a better one than that. So that's the one. Oh, that's kind of neat. I want it closer though. That's really neat. Oh, that's nice and thick. That's kind of cool too. I might want to save that one. Well, let's do one more and see if there's anything better than any of these two. Nice, nice. Yeah, you can see they have a ton, which I like. And I'm just going scrolling down to look at the thick one. I want something with some style, maybe some rounded edges. Let's see. No, that seems kind of looking the same. That looks pretty cool. Oh, 3D. Whoa, whoa, that is cool. Wow. What does this one look like? I kind of like this one. I don't know if it can do that, the embroidery. That's kind of really thin lines, but I think that's really cool. Okay, let's see. No, that's too rounded. No. Gosh, I really wish I knew some. Oh, that one's kind of cool. I like the calligraphy on it. That one's really straight. That one's really neat. Oh, there's the rounded one that I was looking for. Okay. Actually, let's save all of these. I'm going to go in here. I hope this works. Actually, it's a font, so I don't know. It's not going to save it as a font. Let's try this. If not, I have a workaround. So I'm going to download this. Instead of PNG, I'm going to go SVG. This is a pro thing. Transparent background, yes. And download. Okay. So my hope is, even though this is text, it's going to still save it as an SVG vector, and I'm going to be able to bring it into Affinity Designer, no problem. If not, I have a workaround. All right, so got the SVG downloaded. Let's bring it into Affinity Designer. I see here. Yes, great. So no workaround needed. I think this one's the best one. I'm going to group this and then copy it. Command G to group, Command C to copy. And now that I copied it, I'm going to go back to my detour shirts and put it in here and make it smaller. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I don't know if people are gonna get it, that it's Korean. And I wonder if will it look better here? Oh, maybe that's better. Okay, let's do another one and take this out and do this one here, copy and paste. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Detour this way, make that smaller so it fits with this Korean underneath shirts. All right, let me see some of the other ones. This one's kind of rounded. This one's kind of neat. I'm gonna copy, group, copy. Oh, I made a thing. Okay, copy, and let's take this one out and put, yeah. Oh man, this should be grouped. Group. Ooh, that's kind of cool too. All right, so we got a lot. We got a lot of good ones, and I'm gonna try and put it on a white one first. So we'll just leave it as black. We can change it to different colors. I'll show you the different colors on there that I can choose from. All right, so we're back on Printify, the hats, and I'm gonna upload. So here you can upload from my device. This kind of gives you the guidelines, like you don't want to be too detailed. It's more like this, where there's shapes and bigger spots for color, right? This is just too many colors. And there's only so many colors that they have on the threads. I'll show you that later. But I'm gonna go to my device here, and you can see I did design 1, 2, 3, 4, and in white as well. So I'm just gonna pick the first one, design 1, and it's gonna pull up here. And that looks great, actually. And what we can see is also a preview, so let's do that. So there you go. I like that it's that big, and it looks pretty cool with black on white. Pretty nice. I'm gonna save this one. I'm gonna hit Command-Shift-4 and just take a screenshot of this one so we can save it. Let's go look at some other ones. So I'm gonna come in here. You're gonna have to, if you wanna try different ones, you're gonna have to click on here and hit backspace, and you're out. And so now you have to upload the second one. So I'm gonna do design number 2 right here in black. Also, it's gonna take a little while. And oh, that looks cool too, man. These are all gonna be good. Gonna hit preview. This is what we're going to look at later, the new thread colors. And right now I'm just doing black, which is 000 or 0000006 zeros. And white I could do as well. Oh man, this one looks cool. Detour shirts. I'm going to take a screenshot of this one. My guess is they're all going to look really cool. But let's go back. Edit. Let's do number 3. I'll take this one out again and upload, and we'll cut these so it's not so fast. So this is what number 3 looks like. I like that. I like that different style of detour. Both fonts are different instead of just one of the fonts, and I think that turned out great too. Wow, it really kind of looks like a different brand altogether. But I'm taking a screenshot here. And let's go back. I'll show you 4 and 5 just with the power of editing. Okay, so here's 4. I like that. This actually could be black and white or a different color. I could have put yellow in here or something. I think that would be really cool and a cool idea. I'm going to take a shot of this one. And then let's look at the last design on white. All right, so this is the one with the Korean on the bottom. I kind of like this one too. So I'm gonna screenshot here. And here are all 5 of them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me know which one you think is the best. And let's take a look at some of the other colors to kind of round this out. So it doesn't necessarily have to be white on black or black on white. So let's look at the different colors and the different threads. I'm going to show you the different thread colors as well, just so you can have that. So I'm going to go back to edit here and then click on color variants, and you can see I could turn these all on. And of course, they're not all going to work with the black, but we'll see the previews here. White, of course, already done. Gray looks like this, which I already have a gray, and I know that's a different gray, but I don't need that gray. Red would kind of be cool. Maybe white on red, but let's look at this one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Black on red looks cool. All right, so you get the idea. There's all these colors here. We got white, gray, dark gray, black, red, khaki, multi-cam green, camo green, olive. This is the multi-camo black, royal blue, and a dark navy. So I'm kind of interested in white on red if it wasn't, I mean, the white, this white on red or the other designs, and maybe the camo black, multi-camo black might be cool, but not with this black. It would have to be the white. Let me show you the different color threads as well. So I'm going to click on this and hit learn more and scroll down here. So these are the colors I have. I'm going to use white if it was on a dark one like red, but I'm using this one right here with a hex code 000. Like I said, the black, they're going to use that thread. But we also have gray and navy and aqua. That's these threads that make this. That's what they have. So they have a rainbow of colors, purple, maroon, but they don't just have any color. So if you just pick a color from random, then they're going to try and match it as close as they have to this. So use these hex color codes if you're going to use any color on your t-shirt or on your cap, right? That will give you a better representation of what it's going to be. So they don't have like super bright yellow. They have this is the yellow that they have, right? So make sure that if you're looking for a specific one, they don't have it. They have these. Brown, they're calling old gold. Kiwi green was light green, and so on. So this is the new stuff, and they added a new color here. I should move my face. Royal blue, so they have that. So they have all these colors. I guess they didn't have a royal blue. They have navy, but this one's kind of more of a brighter one, so that's kind of cool. So that's where you find that. And I'm gonna click out of this. So there you go. I'll put a list of the different colors that I like here. So I have the 5 that I showed on white, but here are some other options that I think I like. Let me know what you think. So there you go. Those are the hats designs that I made. That was so fun to make for embroidery hats. Now that was just for Detour shirts. Now you can make it for anything if you're selling online on your own store. You don't have to make your own logo. It can be a graphic with those different colors. Like I've seen people like do a mushroom or kind of a more detailed thing, or different words that people like. Try and put an outline around it. I think that could be really cool, like I did with that Korean text had that one specific one had an outline on it. So have fun with this. See what people like on there. Let me know in the comments which one you like, or if you want to see another tutorial with maybe different words and stuff on caps. I like showing these things because it's really cool. It's different than just t-shirts. I think this one's can really stand out. And I've been noticing a lot more hats now that it's getting warmer. People want to use hats for the summer. So thanks again for watching. If you want to see another design tutorial, I'll put my latest one right here so you can see that. And then as always, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one.